Is that free smoke I see? Give me some, give me free. Give me some.
CJ on 32s and you rocking out with free.
The life of Jerry Bear, man.
The real number 797.
TK's Garage.
You on a budget, man. You rock with me. You didn't rock with free smoke, baby.
Mess with free smoke heavy.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy CamelCat.
Beauty 392B.
Make sure y'all doing a free smoke. Hey, man. Say, man. Hey, man. It's your boy, man. Real for real, man.
Free smoke, free smoke.
Hey, free smoke.
And you're watching Free Smoke.
Are you watching Free Smoke?
Free smoke. Free smoke.
Free smoke.
Free smoke. Rocking with free smoke, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Yeah.
To the latest podcast on YouTube, Free Smoke.
Make sure y'all tune in to the Free Smoke family,
Free
man.
Smoke.
What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I am your boy FaTKaT. We got the Relly Rellz in the building. If you don't know, you're watching Free Smoke, home with the news for the culture. Now, let's go to get into it. freesmokeofficial.com. I gotta mention that. Go get your merchandise, man. Free Smoke, as you guys see right here across our chest. Go get your Free Smoke, man. Hoodies, shirts, sweatpants, all that good stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We got all kind of sizes, colors available for you guys right now. Again, freesmokeofficial.com. Now, let's go and get into it, man. Man. If this kid is not, if he's not a great representation of the genes that he come from, I just don't know what is. Like this is a kid. He's taking the genes that he was blessed to have.
Yes.
And he's making full he's taking full advantage of it. What are we talking about, man? We're talking about Bronny James, man. Of course, that's LeBron James' son right there. Bronny, man, he came out playing in the Staples Center and dropped 19 on their head. And by the way, you know what I'm saying? This was I was watching this and I was like, man, like he was outside, inside, man, he was dropping. You know what I'm saying? So the guy, look, the kid is talented. You know what I'm saying? He's not a one trick pony. Man, he could do it all, man. Rellz, what you think about that?
Man, I thoroughly enjoyed this game. Of course, he plays for Sierra Canyon. And they were actually playing LeBron's alma mater, St. Vincent St. Mary. And LeBron, pretty much facilitated this happening, I believe, at the Staples Center, which is soon to be renamed. I think was like Crypto. I think it's the Crypto Center or something like that. But anyway, watching Bronny, man, like you said, he's got inside game, he's got outside game, he's got facilitation skills. He can see the game. What better person to be able to learn from than someone that's going to go down as arguably the greatest of this generation? Okay. I was
about to say, don't take it in. Don't take it there, bro. Anyway, let's go.
Hey, he was FaTKaT was ready, y'all. He was like, man, I'm about to load up this ammunition on him, man.
Oh yeah, I was ready. I was about to kick what?
Hey,
anyway,
so and the thing with that is though, like, that's why I always clarify that, because the discussion, the GOAT discussion is a bar discussion, a barbershop discussion, and they never end at the end of the day. So but watching Bronny, bro, like it's seeing to me, like I didn't get to watch a lot of LeBron playing in high school. I seen like maybe 1 or 2 games when he was playing in high school, because we didn't have social media back then. Like I've seen them all now, now that we can go back and look at them. But to watch Bronny, man, his way of extending to the basket, man. He had one where he split the double team, bro, and I believe he jumped somewhere near the dotted line, man. And it was looking at Dr. J, taking it, finger rolling it. It was crazy. But the amazing thing I saw was they had the high school 3-point line out there. Bronny said, no, I'm not shooting from there. He said, I'm using the NBA 3-point line. And I believe he was 3 for 4 from the NBA 3-point line, and it wasn't like he had to excessively force the ball up.
Oh no,
it was natural,
smooth.
bro, naturally in his range, man. Man, folks better watch out, bro, because like you said, this is not now. People thought Michael Jordan's sons were gonna come out here and be the next Michael Jordans, and never happened. It rarely happens. Now, more so, I think more so in this time, though, starting to look a little better because you got to look at Gary Payton's son. He's killing it with the Warriors. You know, you got to look at Kenya Martin's son, who's, you know, out there putting in that work, you know. So we're starting to see a little bit more. But I'm ready to see Bronny at that next level because he showed me some flashes of some things in this game. I looked at the game. Okay, he's in the Staples Center, right? I try to take the whole high school aspect out of it. Just looking at the game, Bronny on the Staples court, man. And he looked comfortable, bro. It wasn't like he was afraid of the moment or anything like that. And on top of that, you guys got to watch out for Bryce that's on his way as well. You know, there's some recent footage out of Bryce getting busy. Both of them guys is dunking. Of course, Bronny is, man, he put it, his head, the top of his hair was level with the rim when he jumped at one point, you know. So, man, these guys understand what they were blessed with. They understand not only the genes and, you know, the DNA, but the resources that they have, you know, at the end of the day. Who better to learn from than someone that's going to go down as one of the greatest people to ever play the game, man. So big salute to Bronny. Big salute to, you know, LeBron James for, you know, not just, you know, allowing him to skate through life, but giving him the tools that he needs to be the best version of himself, man. And I can't wait to see him at the next level, brother.
Hey, look, I 100% agree, man. You know, Bronny, what is Bronny now? 16?
17, I believe.
Is he 17 now?
He's a junior this year.
Okay. So, you know, think about that, man. 17-year-old out there doing work. You know what I'm saying? Again, like, you could put him on the court with grown men, and he's not going to look like he's out of place. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And by the way, you know, you talk about that 3-point line. Have you ever been on an actual NBA court, you know, and seen how far away that 3-point line is?
I'm glad you asked that question, my brother. I'm so glad you asked that question because now I was at when I was living in Memphis or whatnot. So this was 2017, 18. I think it was 18 when this happened. I went to a game, right? Got there a little early, sitting in my seats. Somebody comes up, said, "Hey, would you like to shoot a shot from half court during the halftime?" I'm like, "You serious? Me?" So at the end of the day, I go out there on the court, right? Halftime. I'm gonna I got the video. I'm gonna send it to you. I go out there and I'm walking past the free throw line, and as I walk past the 3-point line, I turn around to look to see. I'm like, man, I don't got that kind of range right there, bro. Now, let me put some icing on the cake for you. I was just coming off of my Achilles tear, right? So I was probably back in my sneakers probably about a good 2 months at that time, you know. Bro, so I got to shoot a half court shot. Bro, I go to half court, man, and I look, and it looked like a full court that I'm used to, you know, balling in at the end of the day. I tore my right Achilles. That's my push-off leg, right? So I couldn't pass this chance up, man, you know, at the end of the day. So, bro, when I took off, man, I could barely jump over a nickel. You know what I mean? When I took off, because you know what happens, your muscle atrophy when stuff like that happen, man. I got it down there, didn't make it. It was for Audi, the Q3 or whatnot. So didn't win the car at the end of the day, man. But yes, brother, I'm glad you brought it up. I always wanted to tell that story, man. But hey, bottom line, it's not in my range. I tell you that. And I hoop.
Hey, listen, I hoop as well. And let me tell you, man, I was on the NBA court. I got the chance to be. Well, I was younger though at this time. I was a teenager, but again, I was hooping. You know what I'm saying, at that time. And you know, like I was literally hooping every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a ball player. And man, you know, I got the chance. Matter of fact, we was already down in Orlando, and Orlando used to do this thing called I think it was, man, I forgot exactly what it was called, but they used to, my mother's work, she still works for the city, as a matter of fact, for Orlando.
Gotcha.
And that's how we get them. That's how we get them. As you seen the other day, that's how we get them. Yeah, we enjoy that. Yeah, we enjoy that sweet life every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? We go sit in the suite for the city and go hang out and have a good time watching the Orlando Magic play. But anyway, so you know, saying she had always worked for the city, so we had only been here maybe a couple of years. So I was a teenager, and they used to do this thing where all the employees for the city, they used to, you know, they could go onto the Magic or to the Orlando Magic, arena. It was the older arena at that time, not the new one now, but you know what I'm saying, the old arena that they used to have. We used to go in there. They used to have all these activities and everything else, and you know, the kids could do stuff. They used to be on the court, like all that. It was pretty cool. Anyway, again, I'm a baller at this time. You know what I'm saying? Man, I've seen that dead 3-point line, man. I try to get that ball up there, bro. I was like, I don't know how these dudes do it. It is so far. And so let me tell y'all something, man. It is super far. And let me tell y'all something. That's why I have so much respect for people like Dame Lillard.
And Steph.
So much respect for Steph. Like, y'all don't understand how far. When they're like 4 or 5 feet behind the 3-point line, that is out there, bro. Like, it is way out there. And for them to just get out there, get it up there so effortlessly, it's crazy. So back to Bronny. You know, what I was going to say was, you know, you kind of mentioned, you know, Michael Jordan's kids and things like that, and not to take anything away from, you know what I'm saying, from Michael Jordan's genes, but Michael wasn't really in basketball, you know, terms or perspective. He's not really a big dude. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Michael was what, 6'6" at most. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't like a real big. He wasn't like a real big dude. He wasn't like a whatever. So his kids, you know, although they might be taller than the average, 6'2", 6'3", or whatever it is, but they didn't have, you know what I'm saying, those genes to work off of. They had a name, so they had that avenue. You know what I'm saying? They had that last name and they had that avenue, but they were going to pretty much be like his father. If they wanted to make it, they were going to have to be like his father, man. His father tells the stories all the time where, bro, this is all I did. It didn't matter what the weather was. It didn't matter what was. It didn't matter what was going on. I was practicing on my game.
That's it.
So they were going to have to do the same thing if they wanted to make it to that level, and if not even more, because they did have so much, you know, they had so much on their shoulders, right? Being Michael Jordan's son.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm not saying that Bronny doesn't work on his game, because obviously he does, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter how big you are, if you don't work on what you're doing, you don't work on your craft, you're just not gonna be good. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
But LeBron is 6'8", 260, as they say. You know what I'm saying? Like,
as they say.
Jesus, as they say. He might even be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? 6'9", maybe. You know what I'm saying? 270, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's a big dude, man. So
yes, sir.
Those genes are different. Bronny 17, like you said, man, he had to look like a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man.
Them genes is different. So
big facts.
Point being is, you know, yes, they were blessed with some great DNA. They also did put in their work, you know what I'm saying? But when you put all that stuff together, you know what I'm saying, and with the resources and the accesses and things like that, you know, they got access to the best coaches, the best trainers, the best whatever.
Yes, sir.
Again, your father alone is, again, arguably one of going to be, you know, go down in history as one of the best to ever touch basketball. You know what I'm saying? But he still works. He's still doing his thing. He's still in the NBA, so he's not always going to be able to be there and train those, you know, his kids because he's out doing his job still.
Yes, sir.
But you know, he got the access, man. He got the best trainers in the world. You know what I'm saying? Training those kids every single day. So the resources and the access that they have, look, man. Right now, to this point, it seems like they've taken full advantage, and they're definitely doing great things with it. You know what I'm saying? So big time shout out to Bronny. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole, you know what I'm saying, to the whole James family. You never hear anything kind of crazy coming out of that camp. You know what I'm saying? The mother, you know, obviously LeBron, his wife, all the kids, man. You know, you never really hear anything crazy, man. You just kind of hear they just doing their thing and being great. Being great.
That's it.
Literally. You know what I'm saying? So big time shout out to them, man. Big time shout out to the whole James family, man. Can't wait to see Bronny, like you said, at that next level, and continue to his stick. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Now, man, the next thing we got for y'all, real quick, we're gonna touch on it real quick, man. We gotta talk about this. Of course, we gotta bring it back to some card content, and of course, we're talking about Josh Laurent. As you know, man, we just talked about it the other day because he was doing great things with the Corvette. But now here we go with the AMG GT back out there in LA. You know what I'm saying? He had a rap on here. I don't know. A lot of people didn't really like it. You know what I'm saying? So he went back out and was like, "Oh, okay, all right," and hit him with the new rap on the AMG GT, man. Rellz, what you think?
I think he hit it on this one for that type of car. You know, at the end of the day, the other one, you know, you had the matte satin black, satin black wrap. And then he had, you know, his logo on the side and stuff like that. It didn't really, to me, it didn't fit what that car should be. What he did now, this right here, in the words of CJ on 32's Pops, that's the one right there. You know, that is the one right there. You know, salute to the guys that rapped it, everybody that came up with the idea. Because to me, this says to me like gumball, you know, a gumball rally or something like that, like a rally car. I think he hit this one square on the head, man. I'm looking at the details. You see he's even got like the Shell logo on one side of it, man. Of course, you know, he do his signature with the wing, the spoiler, and stuff like that, man. You see a lot of the different brands on there. And I think for what he's doing out there in LA, this car is exactly the way it needs to be now. You know, the murdered out look, black on black, you know, that's cool and stuff like that. But I think this fits what he's doing. It fits his personality even more, you know. So big time salute on the new rap job. You talk about 10K on the rap, man, that rap gonna have to stay on there for a long time. But you know, when you as successful as this, another young guy that's very successful at an early age, you know, you can get out there and have fun, swap them out every week if you want to, you know. But definitely salute to Josh, man, out there getting it, man.
100%, man. So, yeah, big time salute to Josh Laurent, man. Like I said, continue to do his thing, man, pushing the envelope, and you know what I'm saying, continuing to to do great things, basically, man. You know, make improvements on everything he got going on. So, yeah, I agree, man. Big time salute to Josh Laurent. Can't wait to see what else he does, man. And you know what I'm saying, it seems like everything that he does, man, you know, he does with great taste. You know what I'm saying, and you know, it's a little wild sometimes. Like it's wild, but it's not crazy. If that makes sense.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild, but you can tame it. You know,
exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? It's tameable.
Right. Exactly. I think that's exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's not exactly. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So
I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother.
Rellz just hit it. I appreciate you, bro. So yeah, man. So, but yeah, big time salute, man. I'm not gonna say much about it, man, because we talked you guys' ears off enough already, man. The first part of this video. So yeah, man, 100% agree with everything Rellz said. Big time salute to Josh. You know what I'm saying? And yo, man, super solid individual. Another kid. I don't mean kid as disrespectful, man, but you know what I'm saying, he's way younger than I am. You know what I'm saying? So another young man that's definitely got his head on straight. You can tell, you know, whenever he puts his mother on the show or on his channel, you can tell they have a great relationship, and you can tell that you know what I'm saying, they definitely did a great job of raising that young man. You know what I'm saying? Big time salute to Josh Laurent. You know what I'm saying? Now, with that being said, that's all we got for y'all today. Yo, Rellz, what we got for announcement, brother?
Man, coming up April 9th, 2022. I know it's next year, but next year is almost here. We got the next big showdown going on, Dallas, Texas, between Dunk Master and Demonology. They're going to slug it out on the track down there. You don't want to miss it. Once we get the official flyer here, we will be dropping it on Free Smoke. Also, you know, stay locked in because we're going to get the dates for the next Gap Fest, because that's going to be going down as well. And the only way you stay locked in to find out about that is if you hit that wonderful subscribe button down there. Also, turn the post notifications to all. Make sure it's all the way grayed in so you guys don't miss not one weekly video and not one live that we drop here on Free Smoke.
Yes, sir. Hey, just like you said, man, we got a lot of dope things coming up for you guys. So make sure you guys get that notifications on, man. You don't want to miss it. Hey, don't forget to share with your family, your friends, you know what I'm saying, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, you know what I'm saying, everything. And hey, if your grandparents are on YouTube, share it with them as well. You know what I'm saying? Even share it with your enemies, man. Don't matter. Let's get the eyeballs on the show. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, that's all we got for y'all today. Yo, bless up to everyone out there. Big time salute and shout out to the Free Smoke Squad. If you don't know, you are watching Free Smoke, and we do this for the culture. We out of here.